Hey everybody, it's Lindy Tate from Taterbuggin, crafting in a thunderstorm. I'm gonna wait for my friends to get here. You might hear the thunder in the background. It's as dark. It's so dark here right now. Okay, let me get where I can see comments so I know if anybody's here. Hopefully some of my friends will be able to come hang out this afternoon. There's Cindy. Hey, Cindy. Yeah, good. There's Elizabeth Bauer. Hey, sweet friend. How's everybody doing? It's thundering and lightning here. Hey, Mary and Carrie. There's Kathy and Sandra and Becky. Oh, good. Y'all come on in. Hi, Kim. Mary's tossing the taters for me. Thank you so much. Hey, Ellen. I'm glad you are too, Elizabeth. This is gonna be a different one. Betty, how are you doing? And there's Judy Zeppa. Oh, I'm so glad y'all are here. I hope this is gonna be a fun one. This is kind of different. I've been mulling this one over for a while, and I got inspired when I saw a picture. It was on Pinterest. There's no like tutorial or anything. It's kind of a mixed media type deal. Betty, I've got, the contact saga. I think contacts are from the devil. I really do. Yesterday, I cursed them. I did. My eyes are too small to try to stick a big old contact in. It takes me forever. But I think the best ones, I tried the multifocal yesterday. That was a huge no-go. So I'm back to the monovision. I think this one is for me to see close up. Yeah. And this one's far away. But put them together and it's still, anyway. Hey, Lisa. Yeah. Oh, you've got the sun out now. Well, it's black as pitch here and we're having the storms now. So, hey, Elizabeth and Sherry. Oh, I hope everybody's okay. There's my friend Dawn. Hey, Dawn. Okay, so let me ask you this. Wait. Let me scroll up, get you. Susie, do you have the one that's one's far away and one's near? And is it ever going to get to where, like, I can see as well as I do with my glasses on? That's what I'm wondering. That's really what I'm wondering. If I've got to just keep at it or what. You couldn't find the Master's Touch paint. I got it in a set at Hobby Lobby. And it's not in the craft paint section. It's actually in the art section near the paint brushes, and it's a heavier bodied paint. You did those and always felt off. When I first put them in, okay, that's good to know, Patricia. That's good to know, because that's kind of what I want to hear. You see better in your contacts than your glasses. I've got to get to where, because right now with these, if I were to actually paint something detailed, I can't see well enough right here to really, I could, but not as well as I do with my glasses. But for what we're doing today, it's going to be fine. But first, I want to show y'all this. We got our first order of t-shirts in. I have to order them as you order them, so they come in about a week later. But I got to show you. This is the Heather Lilac. Oh my word, is that not so pretty? It's coming across more purple on there. My loud chair, sorry. But it's not like a solid. It's got the heather, that kind of gray in there. I love it. I can't wait to get mine, but I ordered mint. Kind of wish I'd ordered lilac now. So yeah, I'm anxious to get that's our t-shirt. They're in our online shop now. So I also noticed, if we're going back to the contacts for a second, I also noticed that when I did tried the multifocal, it took me forever to get those in. They're like tissue paper, and you get near your eyeball and it folds up like a taco. Ugh, made me crazy. I thought if I had to go anywhere, like get up and go to work and be there at 8 o'clock, I'd have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to put my eyeballs in. It's ridiculous. Y'all got me on a roll with these things. Yes, Michelle, they'll always be in the shop. You can order anytime. That one comes in that lilac and also in the heather mint. I'm anxious to see that color too. That's the color I ordered. Mine's not in yet. I don't have mine yet, but anyway. There's Lori and Phyllis. Y'all come on in. Okay, so here's how this all began. I used to do Birchbox subscription, that and Ipsy. Yeah, I did, didn't I, Rita? And Birchbox every month comes in a little box like this. There's always a different theme, and so being the crafter that I, really wasn't even at the time, but I saved them because, they're good boxes. Why would you throw these away? I knew there'd be some reason to have these one day. Well, I happened to see a picture on Pinterest of a mixed media. We're going to do it like that, but I'm doing my own spin on it. I want to kind of do it my own way. So what I did is I got one out and I painted it with, if I can find any words in my brain, painted it with my Waverly ivory chalk paint. Didn't want y'all to have to sit through that. And I tried to do as much prep work for y'all as I could so you wouldn't have to, we don't throw stuff away. It'll come in handy. If you didn't have a Birchbox subscription, go get a box get a Cheez-It box, whatever is in your kitchen, whatever size, whatever shape that you want. You can still do this and put your own spin on it. Took my X-Acto knife, cut a square out of the top. I lined the box with some, let me show you. There it is over there. I've still got all this out so I can show y'all what I used. I found this old ledger. Actually, my sister-in-law's mother had it, and she had picked it up at an antique store or something. But the writing in it is so beautiful. So I've used this ledger paper. You have Jesus. Good guess, huh? The cheaters were up close. You'll never just one eye up close. Out of balance, but you do see better for you. Thank y'all. I'm going to go back and read all of these because y'all, I can ask y'all anything and you help me out with all of it. So I appreciate that. Any contact wisdom that you can send my way is wonderful. I just hope my new glasses come in soon. I can wear my old ones, but there is a scratch literally right across my pupil. He was dotting the lenses for placement the other day at the eye doctor, and he said that dot he made was right on top of that scratch, so it bugs me. So I just want my new glasses. So anyway, isn't that a beautiful ledger? It's so pretty. So I just lined the back with ledger paper. Of course, I took my old hymnal that I used a lot of pages from this because I love the color of this particular hymnal page. And that's not rain, that is my air conditioner. And I just prepped this to show you, so y'all wouldn't have to see all the cutting and the gluing. And y'all, I put all this in here with a glue stick. And it's just fine. It's doing just fine. So, the next thing I did is, and this part I'm going to show you, I'm going to do the top. I wanted it to look, I didn't want it to look white and pristine. I just wanted it to look messy, a little messy, and you'll see why. Hey, Diana. Oh, Cindy, it's an addiction. For a while there, I was buying so many old books, I just couldn't help myself. And, now I'm thankful I did because I just pull them out of my stash. Y'all, this is just Folk Art Nutmeg. Nutmeg is such a great color to have on hand. You can paint wire to look rusty, which I'm going to show you. And I think this color works great for that. So I just decided to go ahead and use this color to kind of distress this box. But I didn't want to use a brush because I'm me. So y'all, here's what I did. Let me show you. I put it in my little plate. I put it on my finger. And I just started going down the edges just like this. I swear it's one of my favorite techniques to just make something look kind of messy, and it's just like, you're just wiping your paint off. Yeah, I love to finger paint. And so you get to an edge and go down the edge and just kind of streak it like that. Look how cool that looks. Wait, that old bright light. Put my hand behind it. Does that help? I don't know. Anyway, y'all get the gist. But I just wanted to show you how I had distressed the bottom part. Thank you for tossing the taters. There's Rebecca. How are you doing? Old books are great to craft with. I craft, y'all know, I craft with them a lot. Hymnals are wonderful. But yeah, I just love old books. Okay. How'd y'all like how the muffin tin turned out? I had so much fun doing that. I'm probably going to end up having to do some more of those with different themes because I thought that was just so much fun. And y'all had so many great ideas. Whoever told me to make that quill pin with the feather, oh my goodness, that makes me so happy. I love that with the postcard. All right, so we have just, wait, I missed one. We're making it, can y'all hear that thunder? If I disappear, you'll know power outage or something like that. So it's the storm, but hopefully that is not going to happen. Carrie, I am, is it 2 hours because I went to school at Delta State, my first year. I sure did. It's 2 hours south, and I don't know for sure about Cleveland right now, but I do know the majority of this went south of us. 2 miles south, right down in the Mississippi Delta, and I drove it every weekend because I didn't like being away from home. Are you, Leanne? I graduated. I did my freshman year was at Delta State, and it's such a beautiful campus, such a beautiful school. I just wanted to be home. Like I had told y'all, my dad was really sick, and I was just afraid to be away from home. And so I came back and transferred to, it was Memphis State then. But yeah, so I didn't graduate from there, but I graduated from University of Memphis. You didn't know that, Elizabeth? Yeah, because we lived in Mississippi at that time, and out-of-state tuition was astronomical and we couldn't afford it, so I went to Delta State. You graduated in 85. I was there in 85. I graduated, well, let's see, my freshman year was 84, 85, so isn't that crazy, Leanne? Oh, I know you do, Carrie. Commercial aviation, wow. Oh, that's so good. It's a lovely school. It really is. I don't have anything bad. I'm sure it's a lot different now, but I just remember the quad, and it was pretty. And so let me tell you next. I was at, as y'all well know, I went to Joann's for the very first time the other day. Thursday, I think it was. And I found this over in, it was like, let me just put it back together like it was so in case you see it. It was over in the floral section, and it's just chicken wire. And I was so excited. Yeah, I came in as you were leaving, Leanne. It's green, but I don't even care. I just love that shape. And I'm sure you can just get it at the same stuff at Home Depot or whatever. But let me show you. I painted it nutmeg earlier just to take that green off. All I did was laid it on a paper towel. I was not precise. You can still see some of the green peeking through. But now it looks kind of rusty. I don't know if y'all can see that very well. But what we're going to do is, this is going to go, I might have to trim it down just a little bit more. This is going to go in the front. Can you see that? It's hard to see. So that's what's going to go in the front here, which I just love. I love it. It's just different, and I can't wait to see this come together because I just think it'll be fun. Now, I had another sweet tater bug, Barb Hamilton. Are you on here, Barb? Because I want to send you a message, but Facebook won't let me because you haven't generated a message to me. But she surprised me with Happy Mail, and it was a pack of such a variety of napkins. All different, all beautiful. I got so excited. I just got them yesterday. And it just so happens, this napkin she sent me is going to be so perfect for this project. So I just had to incorporate that today, because y'all know how much I love birds. So, look at that. They're so pretty. I'm so excited. Okay, now if my contacts will let me see this, I'm going to pull this apart. Item number. Let me see if it's got an item number on it. Let's see, it's called, it's from the Bloom Room, and it's floral netting, 12 inches by 48 inches. You suppose this number at the top would be the item number? I love napkinizing too, Michelle. So we're going to put some little birds back in here and add so many different elements to this. I just pulled out all kinds of stuff. This is another one of those crafts that all you've got to do is run around your house, your craft room, and just start pulling things that you love that you can kind of group together. So easy. Okay, let me get this pulled apart, because we just want that one ply. Oh, okay, let me do that. Let me flip it though, because y'all are gonna, let me flip it and they can screenshot it. That's a great idea. Oh, there we go. All right, let me hold this up. All right, catch there we go. You can screenshot it. All right, and this is the front, the Bloom Room. There you go. Let me know if that didn't work. Hopefully I after getting y'all turned around, that'll work for you. And again, you know, I don't know, somebody else can chime in. I'm sure you could probably get chicken wire at Lowe's or Hobby Lobby. I don't, Lowe's or Home Depot. I just am not there that often. And when I saw that, I thought, ooh, that's going to be too fun to play with. Now, let me get my scissors, because I think what I'm going to do is I want to position the birds where I want them to be. And I think I want one of these little yellow ones. I have to be very careful because I've just got this one napkin like this. But at least there's 4, you know, designs on it. They have chicken wire at Lowe's. I don't know what the, you know, the price comparison would be, but it was just right there. And I love mixed media and, you know, things like this where you can just mix all different kinds of elements together, and that wire just makes me happy. Okay, let's see where we're going to put this little bird. I'm going to put my, you know what? Come here, let's get this little bird. Sometimes when I'm crafting live, I don't think all the way through some of the things. Okay. Yeah, now Ipsy comes in a makeup bag. So with theirs, you get it in a little pouch and you get a different makeup bag every month. So I've got a drawer full of makeup bags, but you know what? I'm going to figure something out to do with them at some point too. So, but Birchbox comes in these different little boxes, and I've used some of them. One of them had such a pretty shape and it lifted, you know, it was on a hinge. And so I use it for my earrings, to put my earrings in on my dresser. So they'll, you know, they all come in handy, and you don't want to waste them. Why would you just throw them away? There's my friend Angela from Word and Home. How are you, Angela? We're about to do a little napkinizing. I had a sweet Taterbug that sent me happy mail with these pretty, pretty napkins in it. And y'all, oh, you should see all the different kinds of napkins. They're going to be so much fun to play with. All right. You see why I did so much ahead of time? I knew if I was going to have to do every little step of this, we'd have been here all night. So here's what I'm thinking. You know, just a couple of little birds like this. We are transforming, Angela, we're transforming a Birchbox box into some mixed media wonderfulness. Hopefully it'll be wonderfulness. Let me move that out of the way. All right, y'all, let me see how this is going to look. I want to see the placement. So I'm going to try to do it without. So you see, get kind of the gist we're going for. We've got this wire. Now we need all the fun elements. So let me get the little birds down. Well, I also have this pretty piece of driftwood from my stash. We go pick up driftwood, you know, off the Mississippi River banks. And so I thought that might be pretty, having the birds in there. So I wanted, let me hold it. That's hard to do before they're all situated in there, but I just want y'all to get a visual. So we're just gonna put, hey Brenda, we're gonna put all different kinds of stuff in here. Excuse me, moss, yes, we are definitely doing moss. I don't, how could I elevate the birds? Well, I think it's gonna, yeah, that's what I wanted to do, Betty, yeah. I may, since I'll have to think on that one, I did elevate that postcard that y'all saw in the, that's the wrong finger to use, that y'all saw in the muffin tin. I put 2 Jenga blocks together, and then I put the little postcard on the Jenga blocks, and it brought it out in the little muffin tin. Let's see, let's just do this one. Jenga blocks. But I've just got, this napkin is going to have to adhere to something, and I don't want a whole thing, a block of, I actually want this writing from the ledger to kind of show through the birds. Because I just want, you know, all of this to come together, because it's so many different elements. I'm going to put this right about here. That I hope we can tie together and just makes, it's just going to be this, it's just going to be a piece of mixed media art that will hang. I'll show you how we're going to hang it. Now, I did remember to bring my plastic, my saran wrap in here to wipe these little birds down. Oh, he's cute, my little blue bird. Let's see if we do this one here. Yeah. Thank you, Marie. That's so sweet of you. Mod Podge to wax paper first. Foam core. Okay. Cardstock. Okay. Well, I've got 3 other little napkin panels on these birds. So if we make more of these, I will definitely remember that. I'm telling you, every time I go live, I learn something from y'all every time, and I love it. That's why I love crafting with y'all. You bring the ideas. All right, we have little birds. So we're getting it's just vintage feel, right? Okay, now I want to go on and kind of tack down this wire. I want to get it situated for sure. Let me cut this off. And I know y'all know this, but when you're working with this wire stuff, just be careful because it's very pokey. It is very pokey. Yes, I love it that way too, Betty. We're just family hanging out, crafting together in a thunderstorm. All right. That's gonna work. All right, and I'm just gonna go the simple route, I think. I am going to get my little silicone thingy ready, and I'm just gonna run some glue across the top of the wires in here. Whether this will hold or not, we don't know yet, because I've never done anything like this one before. This is a little different. So I'm hoping that this is all going to turn out, and we're all going to be so happy with it. If nothing else, though, it's going to be fun. We'll have a good time, right? The wire really pretty much would stay in here on its own. Thank you, Glenda. But, you know, I just thought this would hold it right into place, hopefully. The way this wire goes in there, y'all saw how it just stays right in place. Okay. You get down in there. You could do that. Sure, Julie, that's a good idea. Yep, as long as you're having fun, Michelle. Oh, I love that look, Betty. I just love that look. I don't know what it is about chicken wire, but I really love it. Okay. Thankfully, nobody can see the inside because it's probably not pretty, but it's not awful either. I just think that looks so cool in that box opening. So, okay, let's just get a visual here. That's pretty cool. Now let's start putting some elements down in the box. We're gonna figure out, we wanna put, obviously we're gonna put some green moss and some Spanish moss in the bottom. I think this will end up being cute. I hope so. I just want little hints of a little green down in here. I don't want to overpower the birds. No, we want a little bit of this because it's just so fun. Let me just play with that. Yeah, okay. And we're going to, I think I'm going to angle this. That's kind of cool. Okay, let me just tack this into place. Give it a little something to stick to here. Okay. I love chicken stuff too. Let's go this way. And wonder. I don't know if this will work. Let's see. So I'll stick a dot of hot glue right there. It might be more interesting if it's at an angle. I don't think that's going to work, but maybe if I do a little down here. So we've got our driftwood like that. And now we're going to decorate the front. Yeah, and just like that, my driftwood piece moved. I'll have to work on securing that down. So we've got this. Now, I wanted to bring some of that fun hymnal page, old page look from inside to the outside. So I just tore strips from one of the hymnal pages like this and just rolled it up, and I wrapped it in some more wire that I just painted that nutmeg color so it would look rusty. And we're going to start doing the front. Just adding pretty elements all around. I don't know why I put that up just yet. I'm not done with it. Oh, I was just talking about Joanne's Artist. That's where I found the chicken wire. I loved that Joanne's. All right, I'm just putting a little moss down here, and we're gonna add, look what I did. I got into my twigs and sticks and stuff again and just pulled some of those out and wrapped them with a little piece of jute. We're gonna tack this on right here. So you see, this is what I'm talking about. Just look around your yard or in your stash and start. Glenda, the inspiration for this one, I was just cruising through Pinterest quite a while ago. I just had it saved because I just loved the picture. There was no, the link didn't work. So, and hers was a good bit different than this one, but it was the same basic idea. I just wanted to make it my own. I've been wanting to do this for so long because I've always loved mixed media. And so I thought it would be fun for us to do together. So I'm thinking we're gonna put this one going straight across down here, maybe like this. there's the great thing about this is there's no right or wrong way to do it. You just go. I love Pinterest too. I could look at Pinterest. It's my happy place. And there's so much inspiration there. I mean, you just cruise around to look at pictures of pretty things, and then you get ideas of how you want to do it. Yes, that's what I was thinking, Julie. You know, this is where I was going with this one, but y'all, I've got, I don't know how many of these boxes. And like I said, you can use any kind of boxes from your kitchen. Once you paint it, nobody's gonna know it's a Cheez-It box, right? You cut a hole in it, and yeah, Lori, Pinterest is a time sucker. It is, but oh, the fun and the inspiration. You can just, you know, get in there and come up with ideas of things you want to do. That is Rain. So I don't know about this. I just tore a strip of muslin. I thought about, you know, just putting a little bit of that. Oh, okay, Rita. Is it your, yeah, happy birthday. Oh, well, have a good time. Have a great time. Yeah, it is, Carrie. You're so right. What do y'all think about the muslin? Just kind of, I could also, you know, just kind of take a strip of it, and not too much, but kind of just tack it down like that. Can y'all see that? Yeah, time sucker, yeah. I kind of like it like that. I think that's fun. I think I'm gonna do it. Let's see if I can just glue it just like that. A little dot here. And maybe a little dot here. Now it's just decided to go on and rain. That way it just almost looks like it's kind of blowing in the wind or something. I want this to go in here. Yeah. All right. So I've got my little muslin piece, and I've got glue webs that will have to be heat gunned off of there. See where we're getting? Now let's put a little bit more. Let's put some of this. Just a little bit of this, maybe right up in here. I just want it to look vintage messy. Is that a look? Vintage messy? Maybe a little bit down here. I don't know. Let me see if I can find it. I also have these that we were playing with the other day that are very vintage. They're those rub-ons, and I didn't know if any of this might look okay on the front, or would even make sense, but I'm just looking. Ooh, those buttons are kind of neat. Might try that. Let me grab, let's see. It is, Michelle. Yeah, it's not quite as dark as it was when I first got on here, but it's raining real good right now. Let me see how I'm gonna get to these. And see, this is where I could really use my eyeballs right now, because my brain's not adjusting. I'm blurry. And I don't know which eye to shut. Just a touch of the tan moss on the log on the inside. Absolutely. Let's do that. We'll get back to the inside. Okay, let's see how a few of those little buttons here and there might, it's not gonna hurt. I'm gonna try one, just see what happens. Part of another one came off. I'll fix that. See the little button? So I thought I'd scatter just a couple of these. Look at this. Do them right here. Just for a little something else. I never knew how fun these rub-on transfers from Dollar Tree were. I love them. Oh, y'all, that's cute. That baby behind you loves you so much, always there. That's my boy. That's my Pete. He's my heart. I've never had a dog. I've had a lot of dogs in my life. This one loves me. He and I are just inseparable. And so he's always here, and he has this little, he and Bo have a bed underneath my table. I think Bo went in the other room though. Yeah, he did. Okay, see the little sprinkling? Nope, it's on this side. Of buttons. Okay, so let's go back to the inside. What kind of holder do you have your paint in? Oh, yes, they're from Michael's. They are, they call them paint spinners. Oh, Mary, I'm sorry. It's always something with my lives, I'm telling you. I've got to figure out exactly how to secure. Let me try stuffing some more moss under the under this piece of driftwood to make it stay up there like that. Maybe that'll work. I'm just using both kinds of moss. Do you like the buttons too? I think they really fit with this. That's just a cute little element. You're having a thunderstorm too, Melanie? Yeah, there's a lot down here, down south. Oh, Mary, yeah, absolutely. You catch the beginning. I'm on this kick, I guess, of, you know, just craft with what you've got, which I need to do anyway, because, it's taken over. The stuff is taken over in here, so I need to use up some of what I've got. But this couldn't be any easier to just go around your house and, you know, find a box and turn it into just something totally different. Okay, do we need anything else on the inside, y'all? How are we doing in here? Should I, anything up here? Or I think while y'all are catching up here, I'm gonna tack this moss down so it just doesn't go all over the place, maybe. I think a lot of us are having storms right now. Yeah, it gets to where, you know, the cabinet's full, and yeah, just a little shadow box that you know, make out of nothing. Just like the muffin tin. You know, once you have the muffin tin, you can just fill it with whatever you can find around your house. And you know, stuff like this would be fun if you had some sentimental items maybe, and put them all together for your mom's for Mother's Day, or, you know, for somebody as a gift, a special photo. You know, you can, if you have an old black and white picture, scan it, take some white tissue paper to your printer paper, your copy paper, just plain old copy paper. Stick all I did was 4 little pieces of Scotch tape in each corner, run it through, and print your copy of your photo onto the tissue paper, and then Mod Podge it right onto whatever it is. I put some on a clay pot. You could do that inside and decorate all around it. It would be such a special gift. Now, okay, this part, I hope I can do, but in my head, it works. We'll see. And I suppose, you know, you could glue that all together if you wanted to, but this box is pretty sturdy. Thank you, Elizabeth. Your extra room is packed, your sunroom, yeah, I bet. But you're gonna sell it all this weekend though, right? So here we are. So it's gotta have something to hang by. I don't know what she used on the inspiration piece, but they looked similar to just a plain old push pin, which I had a bunch of, and I painted these nutmeg. So what I'm gonna try to do is just poke this. Oh, well, that was a lot easier than I thought, y'all. Just go on and rain. So there it is on that side. How far did it go down? And then I've got another one we're gonna put on this side. And y'all know me, I don't really measure. I'm just eyeballing, and because that's the kind of crap this is. You don't want it to look perfect. This one's going to be a little bit more stubborn. Okay. And that made my driftwood fall over. Okay, so now we have these two pieces coming out the side that are painted to look like they went with this. And I don't know, they don't necessarily look so much. They could pass for wood now, or a metal piece that has rusted, maybe. Okay, so I took some wire and I painted it nutmeg so that it would be rusty looking too. And what I thought I would try to do is just wrap this wire around the push pin. Yeah, they kind of could pass for old nails, couldn't they, Leanne? And this is just going to come around. And so you're getting the idea. It's just this. I didn't mirror. I actually used, let me show you, this folk art nutmeg. I was saying this is a great color to have on hand to paint wire and anything that you want to look rusty. So I just went on and used it on the box so it would kind of tie in everything. Elizabeth, so are you. You're so sweet. Oh, good. Y'all, now listen. If you do these, I know I want to see pictures because I want to see how amazing y'all made it. Because I know they will be. Because can't you just see all the different ways, themes, or, you know, ideas? This won't be the last one I make, that's for sure. I'm kind of thinking now about finding some of the old family pictures and doing something like this for my mom for Mother's Day that she could put in her room. I'm way more sentimental than my mother, but I think she will like this. Oh, good, Elizabeth. I hope so. All right, let me trim this wire down. You could curly cue this wire all you want. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to tack down, I don't have to do it right now, but tack down these with just a little bit of hot glue. And look how it came out. We could, you know, I mean, we could add more to the front, but I'm really liking it. Yes, definitely, Michelle. Definitely use those. You know, and you could make, I said I wasn't going to get up this time, but that reminded me. Just a second. I've got two, let's see. I just had my hands on it. Did I move it out of the way? Well, darn it. Never fails. Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay, sorry. they have these little round ones, you know, that I've had this one for a bit, but you could do the same and it, you know, cut it out, put the chicken wire in, it's round. How cool would that be? I have saved this box just because I like the size and the shape. It's just a good size. It was a cracker box. And you could do the very same thing with this. Just take your X-Acto knife and cut the front out. If you wanted to reinforce this a little bit more, since it's a little flimsier than these boxes, thank you, Angela. You could put, you know, some more cardboard around it, cardstock. You know, y'all know better than I do about all this. But yeah, just start saving any boxes that would, you know, spur your creativity. That'd be fun. I'm glad y'all liked it. Thank you, thank you. This was fun, and like I said, I've been dying to try it, and I had these beautiful new napkins from Barb, who was so generous to send those to me. And I'm sure you'll see lots more of the napkins she sent, because we'll be crafting with them. Oh, you got your Happy Mail, Libby. Good. Which reminds me, we need to do Happy Mail again. So let me scroll. I'm going, what I'm going to send is an assortment of my napkins for all seasons that you can use for any of these projects. So let me do this. Let me get over here and just start scrolling. I'm going to look at y'all while I scroll. So it's scrolling, and the winner is Lori Harris. Lori, would you like a Happy Mail napkin bundle from me? Did you like the ones I picked out, Libby? Yeah, I found, oh, that was another thing I was going to tell y'all. I was at TJ Maxx that same day after I went to, could you do paperbacks? I think, I'm not following. Could you do paperbacks? Thank you, Sue. I've loved having y'all here. Okay, so Lori's got a ton. You're so sweet, Lori, to do that. Okay, let's scroll again. Let's pick a different name. Is it scrolling? No. Okay. Maureen Mahon. Maureen, do you need some napkins? I found, I'm going to get up again. I know where these are. So I was in TJ Maxx and I saw these napkins just sitting like this. They weren't in a package or anything. I mean, look at all of them. And I kept looking through through all the napkins to find this in a package. I wanted these napkins. I mean, come on, you've already seen me do one craft with them. I love this. I love the lemons. I'm changing over, adding lemons to my decor. I needed these napkins. And I also wanted to share them. So there were no others. So I thought, well, I want them. So when I went to check out, I told the girl, I said, this is all you've got. They were sitting just like this. Can you just give me a price? And so she did. But she went and got a small package of napkins. I mean, just those little tiny ones for $2.99. And they had blues and other things in it that I just wanted these. I fell in love with these. So I got all of these napkins for $2.99. And she said, do you want me to put them in some kind of, cover them up or something? I said, no, I'm not going to be using them to wipe my face with. I'm going to be using them to craft with. That threw her all off. She's like, what do you make with them? But that's the kind of thing we do, right, y'all? I mean, I knew I wasn't going to be using them to eat with, so it didn't bother me. Anyway, so, okay, what have I missed while I'm yapping? Okay, Maureen, all I need you to do is private message me your address, and I will get those out in the mail to you tomorrow. Good, I can't wait to see what you make with yours, Libby. Okay. All right, I hope I caught up. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I had a great time doing this, and I finally made one, and now I think I'm going to be making a lot more. This is so much like playing, I just don't even know. I don't know if anybody else will want them, but hey, sometimes it's just therapy to do stuff like this. But I do think I may make my mother one. She may think I've lost my mind, but I love it. So I just hope y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. If the storms are headed your way, just be careful and stay safe. And I will be back. Y'all know about. Thank you, Angela. I thank you for being here. It's always an extra boost when our crafting friends come show up for our lives. That just makes me so happy. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. I get excited. We've got our Taterbuggin Sweet Taterbugs page. We just need you to answer those 2 questions for us so my moderators can let you in. Do you love mixed media too? I've always had a thing for mixed media, and for a while there I didn't get the chance to do it because I had so many painting projects I had to do, but y'all allow me to do fun stuff like this, and I'm so happy. We've got our May class is coming up this Friday. If you want to watch it live, we're painting, doing a floral in patriotic colors in a mason jar. You can still sign up for that anytime. I showed you our one more time in case somebody missed it. This is one color. We have this lilac and we have mint. This is our newest t-shirt design. I don't have mine yet, so I had to show this one. This belongs to one of y'all, so it's going in the mail tomorrow. We just got it today, but you can order them anytime. I've got a local girl, Southern made gifts. Just drew a blank. And as you order them, I immediately send the order to her, and it's usually about a week, and she has them ready. So that way we don't order just a big bulk order and have a lot of inventory left over. We can keep our prices a little lower that way too. You know, Mare, I was trying to decide I liked that color and the mint, but when you're looking at a picture, you're just not really sure. So I got the mint, and oh my word, that color is so pretty, and it just doesn't really show up on here like it looks. It is beautiful. Elaine, you just go to, thank you, Maureen, go to taterbuggin.myshopify.com, and you'll find it under apparel.
Excuse me.
He's getting a phone call.
Pretty music for you.
Thank you. You can cruise around in our online shop, and we've got wood kits, we've got wood block prints, we've got a little bit of everything. There's quite a bit of stuff in there, and I'm trying to get a new t-shirt design out every so often, maybe once a month or so. If I can ever learn Procreate, there'll be a lot more, because I want to design t-shirts so bad, and I have 2 girls that do a great job on t-shirts, so it ought to work if I can just teach myself how to do Procreate. You want that? Yeah, it's Heather Lilac, Elaine, and it's not a solid. It's got little lines of this beautiful heather gray in there with the lilac. It's a quality t-shirt. It's really nice. I was so impressed when I saw these today. So I'm excited about those. Seems like there's always one other thing I'm supposed to tell about, but I guess that's it. I don't know. If you think you've got some friends that might like what I do, I'd love for you to tell them about us. And I'll be back on Thursday here at 4 o'clock. I don't know what we're doing yet. I didn't even know for sure this morning what we were doing today, but we'll have fun. And then if you're a member of the class, I'll be teaching live on Friday. I think it's at 2. Anyway, it's posted in the group. Would you like to say hi now before we go?
Hello, everybody.
Hope y'all had a good time.
Love you too, Elizabeth.
I believe it.
Oh, okay. He's got to go. Be careful.
See y'all later.
Bye-bye.
It won't be long.
It's a cool thing he's about to go do. He's a member of the Jeep Club, Mid-South Jeeps. And they do birthday drive-bys. It started during the pandemic. And there's a 96-year-old World War II veteran who stormed Normandy. It's his 96th birthday today, so all the Jeeps are going to drive by, and they honk and wave and celebrate. And anyway, that's what he's going to do. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. I sure had fun too, and I look forward to seeing y'all on Thursday, and we'll do something fun again because I look forward to these. Y'all have a great evening. Stay safe in the storms, and I will see you soon. Bye.